Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Joseph here for another video number 2 on your Monday evening, getting close to Monday night, June the 3rd, 2024. Thank you all for watching right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Please hit that subscribe button down below in the description box, where you can also sub to my other channels down there. You know where they are. So do it now. So subscribe to this channel and my other channels as well. All the links are down in the gobbledygook. Along with follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that bell and turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video, because you don't want to be SOL. No. Because if you're SOL, then you're SOL, and you know what that means. And that's pretty much it. And we move on with that. And if you're new here, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a cold one, put your feet up, do whatever you feel like doing, and enjoy the show. And if you don't like it, well, that's too bad. Go watch somebody else. But it is what it is. You watch because you have nothing better to do with your boring as fuck life. But thanks for the free view, asshole. And we move on with that. Alright, enough about that pleasantries and all that shit, but happy Monday evening to you, June the 3rd, 2024, as we're starting the first official week of June, and we're a couple weeks away from the official start of summer. It's hopefully going to be a hot summer for wherever you may be, but hopefully no major hurricanes. We're supposed to get a lot of hurricanes this year. Maybe 5 to 8 of them are going to be major hurricanes, but hopefully none around the northeast corridor. But, anywhere around my area, hopefully not. Florida, might have to worry about. But that's kind of like Hurricane Central right there. But on the Gulf Coast, near Texas and Louisiana, Alabama, around those areas. And then you got to worry about the East Coast with Florida, Georgia, the Carolinas, Washington, D.C., Baltimore area, Jersey, even up here in New York, and further up to Boston, and all those other places that might get hit by a hurricane, or at least some tropical weather. But we'll see, because pretty much we're getting into hurricane season, and I think it's going to be ramping up sometime this month. Really, I think it really ramps up between July, August, and really September is like the peak. Between August and September, I think, so we'll see. It's supposed to be, a hot summer, lots of La Nina moves northward, so no wind shear, so we can't destroy the hurricane and everything. So, and plus the water temperature is going to be red hot, so that fires up those hurricanes, and they can get to Cat 4, Cat 5, like that. But hopefully not many hurricanes around the northeast area, and hopefully for you people down south, hopefully you don't get hit by a Cat 3 or higher. Or even a Cat 2, but, just be safe, and, start thinking about your hurricane plans for the next 3 to 4 months. So, batten down the hatches, as they say. And we move on. Alright, we got Raw coming up in a little bit. So, right now, I just want to give you my really abbreviated AEW Collision thoughts. You understand? Thoughts. For this past Saturday show, June the 1st, 2024. And we are emanating from the Acrisure Arena in that beautiful place of Palm Springs, California. You gotta love that place. Almost like you love Los Angeles, California, and San Fran. 3 great places to live. And that's, pretty much it. Alright, Tony Baloney and Nigel McGuinness, the Simp, on commentary. Alright, so we started with Tony Baloney in the ring, brings out FTR for a little chitty chat. They're all banged up from Anarchy in the Arena. And basically said they're the only members of Team AEW to even make it to the building. Darby's hurt. Bryan Danielson's hurt. Who else is on that team? I forget. And there was the Bucks. Yeah, it was 4-4, right? I think. I could be wrong. But anyway, doesn't matter. And basically they made it clear to the Elite that they are not dead yet. So Dax feels like he let his teammates down. He let the fans down. He's like, is it even worth the fight anymore? And the fans like, don't give up! Like trying to give a Cena chant. Dax knows it's worth it, and he's like, I'm never leaving! Like, you know, giving an MJF type thing, and said that we're not gonna go down without a fight. Until we're gonna fight the Elite until they bury us in the ground. So that's like a hint for Blood and Guts coming up in July. Which I would think Team AEW wins that. Maybe with a new member, or who knows. I mean, we'll see. Alright, so we got that. So that was a great promo from FTR, and we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 3.25 out of 5 stars. Then after that, we go to an after Double or Nothing promo from the Scapegoat, Jack freaking Perry. This fire burns! So basically, he can't stand up because he got set on fire by Darby, but he believes in AEW even after Tony Khan and the company turned their backs on him, the whole Punk fiasco. And basically says, I will die for this company. And that's basically it. So pretty much now, you know, people are gonna start taking, Jack Perry a little bit seriously, though some are not. But look at that. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. That was that. Alright, then we get the announcement of the qualifying matches for the TNT title ladder match at Forbidden Door. So we had that on Rampage, and Takeshita beat Pentagon Zero Miedo, or Pussy, on Rampage to become the first participant in the match. I don't know how many participants are going to be in the match. I think it might be 5, maybe 6. Who knows? But we got that. So we got that. Probably more matches this week on Collision and Rampage and maybe Dynamite. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so we got that. Alright, then we go to Roddy! Taking on Lio Rush. Kind of came out of nowhere from the Casino Battle Royale this past Wednesday, which Oceanspray won. And Roddy is not too happy about that. So he's out with the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. I'm Matt Taven and Michael Kanellis Bennett. And it was a pretty good match. Leo almost won the match a couple times. But the Kingdom offered the distraction. So Rush takes him out with a big-time moonsault. Goes back in. We get a springboard stunner, like on the low rope. I never saw that before. Like a basement stunner, I guess. And Roddy barely kicked out at 2. But then the Kingdom once again distracts Lio Rush trying to go for the final hour. But then Roddy finally hits End of Heartache. Great song by Killswitch Engage, by the way. That's used to be his theme song in Ring of Honor. Actually, not before that one. His new theme song in AEW, but not his old Ring of Honor theme song. Because he had one before that when he was World Champion in Ring of Honor. Blah, 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 but we all know that one is. That's that. So, Roddy hits End of Heartache, 1, 2, 3, over 10.5 minute match. Pretty good, 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Alright, then we get Kyle O'Reilly Auto Parts, ready to challenge Oceanspray later in the night. It talks about that Oceanspray has never beat him. He's kicked out of the Hidden Blade. So, he's basically saying, I'm going to go to Forbidden Door and fight, I'll have the Intercontinental title, and you're going to go to Forbidden Door with nothing. Basically. that's that. Alright, so we get that. So, 3 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then we have Lexi trying to get a word with Roddy. So, Roddy comes in, goes past her, like, fuck you, Lexi. Not literally. So, it goes right up to Tony Khan, man. It says, I demand a world title shot against Swerve, and I want it on Dynamite. It says, I should be fighting Swerve. I should have won the Casino Battle Royale match. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, kissing Tony Khan's ass. So, Daniels is there, trying to keep the peace. Like, what's he gonna do? And then, basically, Tony Khan's like, okay, Roddy, you got your match on Dynamite. And the winner will go to Forbidden Door and face off against Oceanspray for the AEW World title. I'm like, well, that was easy. You get a title shot. Not you don't deserve it, Roddy, but okay. I'll go with it. So, Swerve versus Roddy on Dynamite this Wednesday night. Should be a good match. But I think we all know who wins. Swerve, probably. Swerve, probably. I wouldn't think they're going to do a triple threat match. I just can't see that. But then again, you never know. Alright, so I give that 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to a tag team match. The Dancing Fool, Daniel Garcia, who now follows me on Twitter. Thank you, Daniel. And Mr. Speak and Spell himself, Mr. Katsuyori Shibata, take on the workhorseman of Say His Name, and he appears, I believe in Anthony Henry. No, that's the alternate version. And J.D. Drake. And that's pretty much it. It was a good match. The crowd woke up when J.D. Drake tried for a moonsault and missed. Actually, take that back. He hit the moonsault. The crowd's going, what? Holy shit! And then Shibata barely made the save. But they get back up. Shibata puts J.D. Drake in the sleeper. And then, basically, puts him to sleep. Then hits the penalty kick. And it was good. So, they get the win in just under 10 minutes. Match was okay. 3 out of 5 stars. That was that. And then afterwards, Garcia does the dance while Shibata poses, Indian style in the ring like he usually does. That's pretty much it. So, yeah, maybe they can go for the tag team belts in both, Ring of Honor and AEW. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, then we're going to look back at Chris Statlander and the resident pimp, Stokely Hathaway, turning their backs on Willow Nightingale at Double or Nothing. And then we go to a promo from them, and they have a gift for Willow, and it's a bunch of garbage, which they say, you're just a bunch of piece of garbage. So then Statlander says, I don't care who faces me next week, I'm going to just throw them out like yesterday's garbage. I'm just going to destroy everybody who gets in my way. So we'll see what happens with that. So I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the ladies, and we have one hot piece of ace herself. That's Thunder Rosa! Yay! She takes on Reina Dorada from Mexico. Alright, not a great match. 3-minute match. Did I say 3 minutes? Pretty much. Not much from Reina Dorada. Basically, it felt like a squash match. They battle it out, and then for some forearms, and then Thunder Rosa hits the Tijuana Bomb, or Tijuana Bomb, or whatever you want to call it. The Tijuana Bomb, I'm going to call it Tijuana Bomb, and I thought that was about to win the match, but somehow Reina Dorada kicked out at 2. So Thunder Rosa's like, alright, I'm going to lock in a seated Cobra Clutch. Tap out. So maybe she messed up the, maybe Reina Dorada messed up the finish. I don't know. But still, it was an match. 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Thunder Rosa says that she's not done yet with Deonna Purrazzo. So we got that coming up later. And sometime soon at that. Alright, after that, we go to another kind of, basically the squash match of the night. The Cage of Agony, Brian Cage, and the Gates of Agony, Bishop Kwan! Kwan and Toa Leona taking on the jobber team of Danny Rose, Ricky G, and Biff Tannen himself, Kevin Matthews. And basically, they didn't stand a chance. As the Cage of Agony basically beat them all up. Then poor Danny Rose gets like the Spirit Squad treatment with they pick him up, whee, throw him up in the air, boom, landed, and he landed on his feet and then crumbled to the ground. I thought maybe he was gonna land on his feet and do something. I was like, what are you gonna do coming down? So basically, a squash match for the Cage of Agony and I didn't give two fucks about. So I gave it 2 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, then we get a promo from the AEW Women's Champion, my favorite, Toni Storm. Darling! What's up? And just remember, chin up, tits out, watch for the shoe. Alright, so Toni Storm's there with the lovely Mariah May and Luther. So they're not happy with what Saraya did to Mariah May. I don't know when that happened. And then she goes, my forbidden door is wide open. Really now? Really? That's not what Juice Robinson says. So speaking of forbidden door, she goes to Stardom and she challenges Mina Shira fucking Kawa for the AEW Women's title. And that match is official for Forbidden Door. And I just fucking had an orgasm in my pants. Holy shit. That match is going to be epic. Is Mina going to win the title? I hope so, but I doubt it. Unless Mariah May turns on Toni Storm. And Club Venus comes back. I would love that. But I don't think Mina's going to win. I think she's going to... she's going to be on and off from Stardom, so there's no chance. I would love it, but I don't think Mina's going to win. I would love Mina to just sign the AEW. Just sign her, Tony Khan. Please, for the love of all that is holy. And that's it. Alright, so they hyped the match with Mariah May and Saraya on Dynamite this week. They see some violence, and that's it. And then it's like, we're gonna go to the bar! And then Nigel gets off and tries to get off commentary, and Tony Schiavone's like, where are you going? That promo's from Rampage, you idiot! Get back here! And poor fucking Nigel McGuinness. Fucking simp. You're married, by the way, too, there, Nigel, to one hot piece of ash, too. You nice little Japanese chick that you have. So, where are you running off to? I want to have fun. Right. You want to have a triple threat with Mariah May and freaking Toni Storm. And I don't think Juice Robinson would like that. But I don't know if Mariah May's going out with somebody, but if she is, more power to them. Should have been me, but that's another story for another time. And we move on with that. Alright, so I gave that segment 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to Claudio taking on Johnny Nitro, Johnny TV, Johnny Mundo, John Morrison, whatever you want to talk about, call him or whatever. Taya Valkyrie at ringside, and boy, she caused a lot of chaos in this match. At one point, she caused a distraction. Johnny TV hits a mule kick right into the nuts behind the referee's back. They go to the outside. More interference. I'm like, referee! Do something! Kick her out! What are you doing? But eventually, Claudio gets the win after a reverse suplex puts TV down for the sharpshooter. Taya tries again to stop it. Gets pulled back in. Claudio goes after her. And then, miscommunication. The swing sets up the running clothesline. 1, 2, 3. In under 11.5 minutes, Claudio gets the win. Match was okay. I could have done without the gigantic distraction at ringside, but what are you gonna do? So I give it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get a video on the premier athletes. From Ring of Honor, Tony Nese, Ari Daivari, and Josh the Goods Woods, with Smart Sterling as their manager. So a little vignette promo. Just to make sure we know who the fuck they are. We get that. Alright, then we get a new video for a new tag team. Debuting in AEW. They're in New Japan. They're called the West Coast Wrecking Crew. Comprised of Jarrell Nelson. Jarrell? Nice name. Jarrell! From, if you follow Superman lore, that's Kal-El, but Jor-El. That's his father, I believe. Anyway, Jarrell Nelson and Royce Isaacs. They have been okay in New Japan. They've gone after the New Japan tag team titles 4 times and lost 4 times. So, let's see how they do against Shane Taylor Promotions of the big man Shane Taylor and Tiger Style Lee Moriarty with Anthony wake me up before you go at ringside. It was a pretty good match, but the West Coast Wrecking Crew just basically got murdered by STP as Taylor knocks Nelson silly, then hits the Marcus Garvey driver, the Greetings from Asbury Park by Bam Bam Bigelow, the late great Bam Bam Bigelow, and the late great Balls Mahoney. 5-minute match that could have been an email on Rampage. So they get the win. I didn't give 2 craps. 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. And then after the match, Anthony Ogogo gets in the ring and knocks Isaacs the fuck out. That's it. Didn't care. Alright, then we got a promo from the Iron Savages. Bear Bronson and Bear Boulder. By the way, Bear Bronson now came out as bisexual. It's Pride Month, so why not? That's nice for him. Anyway, and then Jacked Jameson is there. They're sick of being ignored. Well, that's why you're on Ring of Honor TV most of the time. And a little bit here on Rampage and Collision. But anyway, then they get the crap beat out of him by Luchasaurus. Who's like, ooh, ooh, doing like freaking monkey noises. Thinks he's a dinosaur. Where we get that, and I didn't give that too much of a crap, so 2 out of 5 stars for that. Then we go to your main event, a banger. Another banger from Oceanspray. He takes on Kyle O'Reilly for the Intercontinental title. This match was not AJ Styles phenomenal, but it was phenomenal. It was epic. Back and forth they went. Kyle tried to go for the arm. Working on the leg, working on the arm, the wrist. It was like he really took Oceanspray to the limit again. But then they slug it out from their knees after the hidden blade is cut off with a running knee to face. Both men are down, the fans are going nuts. Then they slug it out from their knees. O'Reilly elbows Oceanspray down. He goes for a suplex that gets counted into a stun dog millionaire, almost Orange Cassidy style. Then he hits the hidden blade again, and then picks him up, hits the Stormbreaker, 1, 2, 3, in over 21 minutes. This epic match is over. Oceanspray retains the Intercontinental title. Great match. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Just another great match. Maybe match of the year candidate. Not the match of the year, obviously. We know that's Oceanspray and Danielson at Dynasty. Epic that was. And that's pretty much it. So that match, 4.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, we see Ospreay's arm barely can, it looks like mush. And then O'Reilly pulls himself up, and then they hug, a little code of honor. You'll see that. That's it. Alright, so that ends the action, and then we get an after promo from Swerve. Talk about how Oceanspray continues to amaze him. And Swerve's like, I've never been in the main event of Forbidden Door. The last 2 years, I've been pretty much on the pre-show. Or he's on the card, but not in the main event. Last year, I forget who he faced last year. But in any case, he's ready to steal the show, like Oceanspray has done, and they will have a great match. As for Ratty, he's going to get a beating for thinking he can just demand a title shot around here. So, not the best promo from Swerve, but it sent a message to Roddy, sent a message to Oceanspray, and that's pretty much it. So all in all, Collision I thought was pretty good, and I gave it 7 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys thought of the show in a comment down below, but don't leave stupid comments because you get blocked. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and my other channels as well. Show your love and support. Don't forget to hit that bell and all that other good stuff. And that's it. Alright, Raw's about to start in a little bit, so I'm going to get out of here. I will be on Twitter. My Twitter link is down below in the description box, so if you don't follow me on Twitter, now you know where to follow me on Twitter. And that's it. So I'll be live tweeting for Monday Night Raw, and then maybe if I feel up to it and I'm not too tired, because I am tired right now from work and all that other shit I have to do, maybe a third video tonight right here on the channel. So 3 videos right here on the main channel, Kill Demon 669, with your Monday Night Raw review. And that's pretty much it. Should be a good show, and we'll talk later about that right here on the channel. Alright, I gotta go, guys. Thanks for watching this abbreviated Collision Thoughts video. Check out my Ring of Honor and TNA review. Link will be down below in the gobbledygook. And that's it. Alright, enjoy Raw, everybody. And until next time, peace.